One of the things that was coming up was, and I thought it was a really valuable question, was so adult to adult special time it's a lovely thing to do. It's a little bit of a novelty. But if you're a parent at home, stressed by the things that parents get, earning a living, dealing with relationships, washing up, the whole, everything that you have to do on a daily basis, how do you kind of find yourself in that place where you can really connect to your child and offer them this special time? So I said that's a really great way to lead into the next topic, which is this idea of how listening builds our intelligence. It builds our children's intelligence, and it builds our adult intelligence to listen to our children. I want to share this to just emphasize the point that we are born to cooperate. We're born to live in community, to work in community, to care for one another. But it doesn't always feel that way. Like, it can feel really, really hard. So when someone listens to us with respect and with warmth and with confidence, they're confident that we're smart, that we can figure things out. When someone just settles in and listens, and they aren't focused on giving advice, they aren't focused on telling you about how it was for them, then your limbic system, the part in your brain, the sort of flight or fight part of your brain, knows that someone's there, that they've settled in. It's really instinctive. And what happens is that your limbic system starts to throw out thoughts that you need to take a look at. And slowly, as this happens, feelings will follow as trust builds. It's simple. One person talks, another person listens. Under the surface, safety is building. So feelings that need to or want to be released surface so that you can think better. Ways to release feelings are through crying, through trembling and sweating. That's a great way to release fear. That's something I work with a lot. So I often find myself in listening partnerships saying, I just need to shake. Tantrums, and grown-ups often aren't used to tantruming because so many of us were seriously threatened as children if we did attempt to tantrum. But over time in a listening partnership, you might find yourself having some good old tantrums, lying on the floor and banging your feet on the ground. Fantastic. And laughter. Laughter is the other fantastic way to allow feelings to offload. So we want to give you a chance to have an experience of this, to give it a go. No expectations, no pressures to do it in any particular way or have any particular experience, but we have some basic guidelines here, which are that you listen with respect, with attention and warmth, and you remember that you're important, that they're smart, no advice, and keep it confidential. Really important that everything we do in listening partnerships is really safe and securely confidential, and we don't refer back to each other. So after the listening partnership time, if Zsuzsi's been sharing something about her father, 2 weeks down the track when I'm Skyping her, I don't say, and how are things with your dad? Like, you just, because she won't be in that space, she doesn't need to go there, her limbic system's elsewhere, her prefrontal cortex is elsewhere. So we keep it confidential and we don't refer back to it. We will get into groups of 3 people. Okay, so it's not a partnership, it's a trioship. And again, choose people whom you don't know so much, or at least one in the group whom you don't know so much. And then each of you will have 4 minutes. And here, the person who talks can talk about anything, okay? Whatever is on your mind. And if it's like, I hate this, what a stupid idea, go for it, huh? You can say that, no problem about that. Or if you are worried about your children at home or somebody sick in the family, you can bring up that. But we also prepared some questions for you, some guiding questions. If you want. That ties in with the play experience that we had before. And these are, what did you like to play as a child? Whom did you play with? Whom did you feel closest to as a child? Who listened to you? Because this is listening. So as a child, who did listen to you? If anybody. And if nobody, how did you get through? When we devote our attention to a topic, we get from A to B
there is no other way. By the end of your 4 minutes, you will not be at the same place with the issue you were when you started. That's just the way it works. 4 minutes each, thank each other, and then swap roles. And when everybody had a turn, we will have a last turn of 5 minutes for sharing between the three of you how it was for you. And before that, I will give you the guiding questions for that sharing.